Hello fellow golfers, this is Brian Natzel, your PGA Director of Instruction for the Golf Academy at Swan Lake Resort. Here's a quick tip for the winter months. I see we've actually got some nice weather this weekend, and everybody might be thinking golf out there, so I wanted to give you a quick tip regarding setup position and also spine angle. So here we have Charles Howell III, and the first thing we're going to take a look at is his posture and his setup position and how well balanced Charles is here. What I really want you to note, there's not a lot of weight sitting out on the toes, nor not a lot of weight sitting on the heels. He's very balanced between the two. We have just as much as his body on the right side of the yellow line as we do on the left side of the yellow line. So when we take a look at this posture a little bit further, we're going to see a nice S shape in his body position. Okay, and the one thing I really want you to take note of is his spine angle. So his posture is really going to set this up here for us. So when we take a look at his spine angle, what we're really looking at is the axis of his golf swing. So when we press play, we're going to really try to pay attention to how closely he stays on the same angle with his spine angle throughout his entire swing. So here's the takeaway. Okay, so the first position in the backswing, very close to the original spine angle. As we continue, top of his swing, transitioning into the downswing. Now Charles does get a little bit taller here, but not a lot. It's very, very close to the original spine angle. As we transition into impact position, still leaning in on roughly the same angle, and then following through, same angle, and even into the finish, very close to the same angle. So what happens here is Charles' rotation of his body is turning around a spine angle that's staying very consistent. That is one of the biggest keys to success with hitting consistent golf shots, and should be something that everybody should try to accomplish. So the very first thing that you really have to pay attention to is that original setup position, so that you get your body into a good position to be able to make that turn around a consistent axis in your golf swing. So let's take an analysis or a different way to look at it or think about it. If we're driving down the road in a vehicle with an axle that's loose or an axle that's bent, it's going to be a very bumpy ride in that vehicle. So if you're trying to make a golf swing around an axis that's consistently changing, either going more vertical or more horizontal, you have to make adjustments somewhere in your golf swing to try to return the club back on the plane that you're swinging it on. Is where we find a lot of inconsistency in the amateur golfer. So something to keep in mind: setup, position, posture, and spine angle are some of the biggest keys to success of striking the ball very consistently. If you would like to require any more information, please give Brian Natzel a call. You can reach me at 574-935-6571, and we wish for an early spring. Take care.